Hello, my name is Nate Miller, and this is my Seattle Mariners audition tape for Digest Media. The Mariners capped 2024 by matching their season best with a 4 game win streak. It was their first since early August, which, itself speaks of the ups and downs of one of the more disappointing runs that the Mariners have had in recent memory. To be sure, they went 85 and 77, and they finished on a high note. They won 8 of their final 10 games, and they went 21 and 13 after new manager Dan Wilson took over on August 22nd. So it's one of those things where you can never predict what the game of baseball is going to be like. It's a long season. It's 162 games. Um, Plus, playoff rounds if you're fortunate enough to get there. And, but unfortunately this year it proved to be a little bit too late. The Mariners finished 1 game back of the final American League wildcard spot. And it was essentially given that the Royals, who clinched that spot, owned a tiebreaker, and they were eliminated before it even had played their final series. Uh, the Mariners, that is. So it's one of those things, you can never count anyone in or out, and no one could have envisioned that the second longest tenured and second winningest manager in franchise history would be on his way out when the club held a 10 game lead atop the American League West entering June 19th. And that manager, of course, was Scott Service. So it's really interesting. so, and the managerial transition arrived at a tense time, given how Service learned of his dismissal, and that the club was still clinging to a playoff hopes, I should say, and ultimately it just ended in disappointment for the Mariners and their fans, and it's just they can only look toward 2025. And as it stands right now, the Mariners really haven't been very loud in the offseason. They didn't make any moves at the winter meetings. I know because I was there. So it's very interesting. It'll be an interesting 2025 season for the team. Thank you.